The Insured Zone. The Insured Zone with Bet Insured.
And welcome back to the Insured Zone, the ultimate destination for sports enthusiasts who always want to smile to the bank. I'm your host, Tim, and I'm super excited to share our predictions for this week from the UEFA Champions League, Europa and the conference qualifications to the Brasileiro Serie A and many more. I've got you covered. So let's dive into the world of sports and make some predictions that will make you say, I told you so. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to enjoy more amazing sports prediction videos like this one for Bet and Shot. Before getting into this week's predictions, as always, let's take a look at our predictions for last week.
Smile to the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
Yet again, our predictions were superb and we had more than 80% of winnings from last week as we did a week prior as well. In the game between Spain and Germany, our full-time prediction of both teams to score was on point as the game ended 2-1 in favor of Spain. Although we backed Germany to win 2-1 at normal time, the result flipped sides as Spain won instead by the exact scoreline after the end of the extra time. Our expert prediction of over 8.5 corner kicks lost as the game ended with just 4 corner kicks at the end of the 90 minutes. Moving on to the game between Portugal and France, the full-time prediction and correct score from that game were on point. We predicted a full-time under 2.5 goals as the game ended 0-0, which was also what we predicted as our correct score. Our expert analysis of over 10.5 shots towards goal lost as the halftime of the game ended with only 5 shots from both teams. All our predictions came through in the game between England and Switzerland and under 2.5 full-time goals, which ended in a 1-0 scoreline. And our expert analysis of at least a half draw was also on point. In our prediction in Argentina versus Ecuador, Argentina failed to win in full time as the game ended 1-0, and our expert prediction of over 7.5 goal kicks fell short of 2 as Ecuador only had 6 goal kicks in the full time of that match. We also predicted Venezuela to win or draw versus Canada, which was on point as the game ended 1-0 at full time. Although Canada went on ahead to win via penalties, our expert peak of halftime on the 5.5 corner kicks was also on point, as well as the halftime ending with exactly 5 corner kicks. We had more games that were on point from last week. Some of the punters that make Bet and Shot their prediction guide can confirm and attest to the fact that Bet and Shot is definitely a trusted sport prediction company that you can bank on any day, anytime for accurate and high percentage of sports predictions. So away from last week's predictions, let's get on into the predictions for this week. And now starting from the Chinese Super League, we've got a game coming up between table toppers Shanghai Port versus 4th placed Beijing Guoan. And taking a look at the team streak, Port has won their last 12 matches. In fact, they've been unbeaten in their last 19 games altogether. They've also been the first team to score a goal in their last 10 games. For Guoan, meanwhile, their form isn't bad either. They have recorded an over 2.5 goals 5 times of their last 6 games. They have taken the lead at halftime 5 times of their last 6 games, and they have been the first team to also score 6 times out of their last 7. Now for the head-to-head records between both teams, Shanghai Port has a better record with 10 wins and 4 draws. Beijing Guoan were victorious in the last 7 previous matches. The most recent meeting between both teams came up in the 3rd-4th playoff game last season when Guoan secured a 3-2 aggregate victory, and also to note that there have been an under 4.5 bookings 5 times of their last 6 meetings. So for the full-time prediction on this one, I'll be going for an over 2.5 goals at 1.42 odds, with the correct score at 3-2 in favor of Port, and my expert prediction on this one will be both teams to score at 1.62 odds.
Smile to the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
And of course, still from the Chinese Super League, we've got a battle at the bottom of the table between Meizu Aka versus Nantona Xinyu. This one will be coming up tomorrow, the 13th of July. Now, checking out a team streak on this one, Meizu has recorded back-to-back losses in their last 5 games, and in fact, they have been winless in their last 6 games overall. Interestingly, they have failed to score a single goal as well as in their last 4 games. But the positive thing about them is that they have recorded an over 2.5 goals 4 times of their last 5 matches. On the other end, Nantong has been without a clean sheet in their last 11 matches in all competition, and 8 times out of the last 10 games, they have seen both Nantong and their opponents score against each other. So now let's get into the head-to-head. Nantong hasn't lost the game against Meizu in the last 3 meetings. No clean sheets for Meizu in the last 3 meetings as well. And in their last 7 games together, and under 4.5 bookings have been recorded 5 times between both sides. So for my full-time prediction on this one, I'm seeing an under 2.5 goals at 1.82 odds with a score tied at 1-0. And my expert prediction on this one will be a multi-correct score at 0-0 or 1-0 at 4.15 odds. Away from the Chinese Super League, let's check out this crunching cracker between table toppers Al Ahly versus second-placed Pyramids in the Egypt Premier League at the Cairo International Stadium. Checking out a team streak for this one for Al Ahly, the Red Devils, led by manager Pitso Mosimane. They have been in impressive form this season with 100% win records in their last 5 matches. The attacking prowess, spearheaded by Mohamed Sharif and Percy Tau, has yielded 15 goals in their last 3 games. For Pyramids, meanwhile, the Sky Blues, as they're called, under the guardians of manager Jamie Pacheco, and they have been quietly building momentum with 3 consecutive wins in their last 3 outings. Their solid defense, marshaled by Ahmed Taufik and Ali Gmar, has conceded just 2 goals in their last 5 matches. Now looking at the head-to-head between both teams, Al Ahly SC has a slight edge in the head-to-head record with 10 wins and 4 draws in their last 14 meetings. Pyramid FC last victory against Al Ahly SC came back in the 2020 Egyptian Cup final where they won 2-1. So for this one, my prediction and full time will be both teams to score at 1.69 odds with a score at 2-1 in favor of Al Ahly. And my expert prediction of this will be an over 7.5 corner kicks at 1.30 odds.
Smarter the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
And up next is a thrilling encounter from the U.S. Major League Soccer between FC Dallas and Los Angeles Galaxy. This feature is otherwise called the Texas Showdown, happening at the Toyota Stadium in Frisco, Texas. Looking at the team streak, FC Dallas, led by manager Nico Esteves, the Trues have been impressive at home with a 4-2-1 record at the Toyota Stadium. Their defense, marshaled by Matt Hedges and Nkosi Tafari, has conceded just 6 goals in their last 7 games. Meanwhile, for LA Galaxy, under the guardians of manager Greg Vanney, the Galaxy have been on a scoring spree with 13 goals in their last 4 matches. The attacking trio of Javier Hernandez, the former Manchester United forward, Douglas Luiz, who formerly played for Juventus, and Samuel Gansir, has been devastating with 21 goals combined this season. For the head-to-head statistics, LA Galaxy has a slight edge in the head-to-head records with 12 wins and 6 draws in their last 20 meetings. FC Dallas' last victory against LA Galaxy came back in 2021 with a 2-1 win at the Toyota Stadium. FC Dallas has been the team to score first 5 times of their last 7 games, and they have also gone on to take the lead at halftime each time they happen to score first. And they have been an over 4.5 cards 7 times of their last 7 matches. So given the current form and the head-to-head record, LA Galaxy is expected to dominate possession for sure and create scoring opportunities. However, FC Dallas' solid defense and counter-attacking prowess may actually cause an upset in this game. So for my full-time prediction, this will be an over 2.5 goals at 1.57 odds with the score at 2-0, and my expert pick will be a second half over 1.5 goals at 1.75 odds.
The Insured Zone.
And still, of course, in the U.S. Major League Soccer, we got a coast-to-coast clash involving Los Angeles FC versus Columbus Crew in the Interconference Showdown at the Bank of California. It promises to be a battle of contrasting styles, with LAFC's high-pressing attack facing off against Columbus's organized defense. Checking out the team streak for this one for Los Angeles FC under manager Steve Cherundolo, they have been in scintillating form with a 5-1-1 record in their last 7 games. The attacking quartet of Carlos Vela, Cuadro Poco, Brian Wright, Jose Cifuentes has combined for 23 goals this season. They have as well been unbeaten in their last 12 games, and they have also recorded an over 2.5 goals 4 times in their last 5 matches in all competitions. Meanwhile, for Columbus Crew, led by manager Kelly Porter, the Crew has been in solid form on the road with a 3-2-1 record away from home. Their defense, led by Josh Williams and Milos Deganek, has conceded just 5 goals in their last 6 matches. They've also recorded an over 2.5 goals 6 times of their last 7 games. Meanwhile, for the head-to-head record, the team have met only twice before, with LAFC winning 2-0 in 2019 and Columbus winning 3-2 back in 2021. And with these statistics, I'll go for LAFC to win or draw at 1.22 odds with a score at 3-1 in favor of LAFC. And my expert pick for this one will be home win either half at 1.39 odds. Now let's check out the Northern Showdown and the Mexico Liga MX involving Monterrey and Cruz Azul at the Estadio BBVA Bancoma. This highly anticipated match promises to be a battle of contrasting style, with Monterrey attacking flair facing off against Cruz Azul's solid defense. Now looking at the team streak for this one, Monterrey, led by manager Javier Aguirre, have been impressive at home with a 4-1-1 record at the Estadio BBVA Bancoma. Their attack, spearheaded by Rogelio Funes Mori and Vincent Janssen, has scored 12 goals in their last 4 matches. And meanwhile, for Cruz Azul under manager Juan Reynoso, they have been solid on the road with a 3-2-1 record away from home. Their defense has conceded just 3 goals in their last 5 matches. And also, they have been a team to score first 6 times of their last 8 meetings. But the one thing to worry about is that they have recorded an under 2.5 goals 5 times of their last 6 games. And looking at the head-to-head record between both sides, Monterrey has been without clean sheets in their last 5 meetings between both sides. And there have also been an over 2.5 goals recorded between both teams 5 times of their last 6 meetings. Both teams have scored 4 times of their last 5 games altogether. So after carefully examining these stats, my full-time prediction definitely will be an over 2.5 goals. You can as well go for this one, saying both teams to score an over 2.5 goals combo. But for this one, it's going to be an over 2.5 goals at 1.55 odds with a score at 2-4 in favor of Cruz Azul. And my expert prediction on this one will be away team full-time handicap +2 at 1.23 odds.
Smart to the bank all the time with Bet Insured. Choose Bet Insured.
And so there you have it, guys, the topics from the games coming up this weekend and the coming week. But for the sake of those that didn't catch the ones we gave, I'll run you through it just again. Over 2.5 and the Shanghai Port versus Beijing Guoan goals at 1.42 odds, with my expert prediction at both teams to score at 1.62 odds. On the 2.5 goals in Meizu versus Nantong at 1.82 odds. And my expert prediction for this one is multi-correct score at 0-0 or 1-1 at 4.15 odds. That's a fantastic one. Both teams to score in Al Ahly versus Pyramids at 1.69 odds, with my expert predictions at over 7.5 corner kicks at 1.30 odds. Over 2.5 in FC Dallas versus Los Angeles Galaxy at 1.57 odds, with my expert predictions at second half over 1.5 goals at 1.75 odds. Los Angeles FC to win or draw versus Columbus Crew at 1.22 odds, with my expert predictions at home win either half at 1.39 odds. And over 2.5 in Monterrey versus Cruz Azul at 1.89 odds, with my expert prediction on this one at away team win full-time handicap +2 at 1.23 odds. And to also run you through other predictions that you can bank on during the week from the Copa Sudamericana coming up on the 17th of July. Barcelona SC to win or draw versus RB Bragantino at 1.51 odds. And my expert pick for that one will be an under 3 goals at 1.3 odds. And still from the Copa Sudamericana, Internacional to win or draw away from home versus Rosario Central at 1.45 odds. And my expert prediction on that one will be an over 4.5 bookings at 1.45 odds. And finally, still from the Copa Sudamericana as well, Independiente de Valle to win or draw versus Boca Juniors at 1.3 odds. And my expert prediction of that one is going to be as well an over 4.5 bookings at 1.43 odds. And note that our prediction and odds can be found on 1xBet, which is one of our official bookmakers. So you can find most of our expert picks right there. So guys, there you have it, our super all topics for the week. Be sure to bank on them, and don't forget to catch us next week for more sport predictions and analysis. And if you as well want to get in on the action, you can follow us on social media at BetInsuredINC to stay up to date with all our content. And you can as well visit our website at www.betinsured.com to get more sport predictions with super high percentage of winnings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. And also, if you have contrary opinions to our predictions or you'd like to comment your thoughts about anything, feel free to use the comment section below. Until next week, my name is Tim. Always stay passionate about football and may the odds be in your favor. Bye-bye.
The Insured Zone with Bet Insured.